jet and you already know what you fucking.
Back with another interview. It's your boy Dizzy Boy Nas. I'm here with Imswavo. Feel
Oh
me?
yeah,
His music is tough as fuck. Y'all better tap in. I'm gonna drop his links in the little description. Give us a little background about yourself.
shit. My name's Swavo. Really been making music for like since 2021. I did make like a little song in like 2018, but I was like 12 something. I don't remember. Um, 19. Yeah, that's really it right now. So get some questions.
What made you want to get into music? Like, what kind of was like I want to be an artist?
Uh, really at first I was just bored and I was just making songs. So it was like, um, I think I made my first one. It was like January 2021, like two songs, and they was like terrible. And then I had to like, I started looking into it, and I was like, if I really can learn this, it's not really that hard. And so I took some time to learn it, learned a little bit, mess around on BandLab. This is like the early version of BandLab, not the new one
Yeah,
nowadays. So it's just like I'm, I don't, they don't have, I don't have as much as they have now, but it's still like I could work with it. So it's like I made one in like May or June, and then that was Strawberry Crush. That was like the first song. That's the first song on my SoundCloud. That was the
it's
first one
still
I
on there.
released. Yeah, that was like my third song ever made, and I was on there.
Okay, because I was looking back earlier at some of your old stuff because I seen your flow changed a little bit, like
Hmm.
how like some of your beats were. Like the last album, last album you just did with the purple cover, compared to like some of your other songs, I hear like kind of like you were going on a different lane with some of them. Yeah, compared to your older songs.
Yeah, it's really just growth. Because honestly, back then I like a lot of like hyper rage stuff or upbeat type of songs, and I used to like just always. I never really experiment too much. Like I would try to experiment, but I wouldn't really experiment. It'd be like two or three flows I had in the bag, which is like why I barely made songs throughout like that whole time period, especially with me being in school as well and playing sports or whatever. I was in. I really didn't have like the work ethic that I really did till like I say 2023, late
Oh,
2023 at
alright.
that. Like till I got like all my equipment and all that stuff.
Side note, because you said sport. What sport did you play?
I had played football.
What position?
I was like, oh, high school. I was getting recruited for linebacker. I was like basically nickel. I was like playing a little bit of safety, some linebacker.
You was
Uh,
decent.
all right, got a little bit of offers. That's really it. I was
Oh,
all right. Got some
alright.
offers, good enough to
Um.
get offers. Son.
Oh snap!
There wasn't no big offers, but because I stopped, I stopped,
Shit,
I
offers are
stopped texting.
offer.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I stopped, but I could have had more, but I just that was already when I decided like, yeah, I don't even want to do this no more. Really,
You ain't like football or like an injury happened.
it was like, it was like late. It was like my senior season. I just lost all of it. Really,
Oh,
like I lost all of it. Really, I feel like it was a lot of misunderstandings going on,
so you just
and
like fuck it.
yeah, and then it was like at first I was like, I don't want to do it, and then I was like, I'll see if I can give some offers. But then I started looking at it again, and I was like, bro, I don't even, all these offers and stuff ain't really gonna do nothing. Like I'm gonna be in severe debt, even if I do them or not. So it's even with academic scholarships, like because school is easy. Like if you was failing high school, you had to be like trying to fail because high school was super easy.
Nah, I feel you. What's some of your inspirations? Like, what music was you
Uh,
listening to back then?
so my first song like ever made back like nobody's getting that far, but like it was like 2018. I made that song on iMovie. Like I don't think it was BandLab back then. I made it on iMovie. So no autotune, nothing, just beat and vocals. And I was making the song because I used to listen to like a lot of Uzi and Dex, Lil Dex. I said Lil Dex, famous Dex back in the day. And I tried to make a song and I like mixed two of their flows into one song and it was bad. And like getting back into music, I ain't really had no inspo, but like a lot of beats that I was hearing back then. I used to just like, I just like, yeah, I want to hop on one of these beats instead of like the same regular stuff that people be doing where I live at. Because it's like that stuff around here got boring to me. I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm saying this just got boring to me. It's like that's not nothing I would ever want to do. Because people here
That's
usually do like just drill and whatever. That's like,
nah. That's kind of the main thing that's kind of like that was jumping around a certain area, drill music.
yeah, that was like it was 2021. That was like mainly that was like New York's time being popular. It's real. So, but they
They
wasn't doing
still.
that type of drill. It was just like regular like Tennessee type of drill, like
Oh, I
low
gotta
double
tap
O,
in.
a little
Oh,
double
that's
O,
Tennessee
like
type
Coach
drill.
Ice
Oh, okay.
type. I don't know. I don't know if it's quote unquote drill, but that was like it was like that type of music.
Nah,
Like,
I get what you trying to say. When you said Lil Double O, I kind of understand that now. What's your creative process when you make music? Like you smoke a blunt, you like draw something, like how you start your
uh,
music.
I mean, when I was in college for like a few semesters, there'd be times where I would be like just severely bored. Like I was actually terrible. Like I was actually, but I just now started to get better. Like I say this summer, barely like in August, maybe July. In my opinion, some people say I was, yeah, but I don't think so myself. But I would just like I just think of something in my head and I'll try my best to put it out on the track. Especially like before, like music wise, I was just hear the beat and I'll just think like, what do I want to talk about? Or I'll think of something like I think of something I want to talk about or I could talk about that I've like been through or whatever somebody could relate to or somebody can just like vibe to. And when I just start doing that, and I get like the first couple bars in, I'm smooth from there because I don't really write. I just freestyle. I
That's what I
never
was
really
about to
like.
ask. That was my next question, but all right.
I haven't wrote a song. I haven't wrote a song. I've only wrote one song in the past 2 years.
So all your songs, are you gonna try to write, or are you just gonna keep freestyling? You feel like that works out better?
Honestly, really, I can keep. It really honestly depends. Honestly, depends on how much I want the wordplay to hit. If I want the wordplay to hit like really good, I'll write it because some big words or like some smart words I can't really think off the top of the dome like that. Like some words I'll remember
Okay.
or whatever. But if I'm trying to like go for like a more deeper message or something, maybe I'll write it down. I mean, it was like a song I had on the tape called Heartfelt, and a lot of somebody would like text me like, "Oh, you're speaking a lot of real shit on her," and I was like, I really just was talking off the dome because I was like, I was just thinking about stuff that I
You was
already
talking
was.
how you felt. You was
Yeah,
talking
I
on the
was.
beat.
I was literally just talking about how I felt. So it's really it.
Describe your the beat you look for, like your sound. Like what would you like generalize yourself as?
Uh, I'll be honest. I don't even know what my sound is. Like, that's not even trying to be like ignorant or nothing. Like,
Nah.
I just know like I'll do really any type of beat that I feel like I can do on. Especially now that I like actually am pretty all right at making beats too. And it's like when I make beats as well, like yeah, some of the like when I be trying to post them, I just be thinking I'm like I don't even know what artist this is because this sounds like I've never heard nobody with this type of sound. So I have to go through and look and who sounds like what and really when I make songs and like people send me beats or whatever, I really just go with what sound nice. Honestly, like it's really no like type of sound that I try to go for. I just go on what sound nice. So I don't did every like I don't did R&B, indie rock, for real Williams type of beat from like back in the day. I did an Atlanta drill song. Like I do Eddie's. If it sounds good or I feel like I'll do it, I'll do it. It don't really matter what it is. Now I doubt there's limits. I don't know what the limits is, but there is limits.
I
Somebody
was about to
has
say,
sent me
what's the
something.
limits?
Somebody has sent me somewhere it's like the limits. Because some stuff I just won't like. I won't do because I feel like I'm not ain't bad, but it's not for me.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't. whatever I think my voice sound good on, I'll do it. I'm not gonna force myself on a beat that I don't think my voice gonna be good on. If I think my voice will be good on it, or I think I can flow on it good, I'll do it. It's really what it is. Like I don't know what type. I don't even know what sound like the tape I just dropped. What overall sound it is. I mean, I guess you can say like trapper's type sounds. I guess I don't know. I'd have to do more research, so I might be looking dumb as shit, but it's what it is.
I'm still doing my research, listening to your album. Shit's tough. I see it as energetic. Like your beats are like very like kind of like some like I don't want to say what I used in my last interview, but like it's like hyperactive music. Like your bass, like you're talking calm, but the beat is carrying, but your words, your lyrics is actually carrying it as well. Then the ad libs in the back adds like a dystopia feel, but like fast
Okay.
paced.
Feel it, yeah. Really, yeah, sometimes. I get
So
what you're
like
saying. I get
people
it.
say they could compare you to the underground, but you got like a different wave. Like it sound different. That's what pulled me to be like, oh, let me go check dude out because it's hard. And I
Appreciate it.
seen, hell yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like you got to get shoot. You ever thought about doing promo pages?
Yeah, I'm actually working on those right now. I got some Twitter promos lined up. I have. I'm still looking on Instagram. I really don't care for Instagram promo like that because every Instagram promo they always all go the same way. But I'm
Yeah.
really trying. I'm really trying to hit on Twitter. If I hit on Twitter,
Oh,
it's
you're
gonna be so good.
I'm
Exactly.
about to say
It's
that
gonna
shit
be.
gonna take. Oh, and TikTok. You should post thrillers as well.
Yeah, on TikTok, but TikTok, I don't. TikTok be 50-50. Like I guess because there be people that'll find my stuff and they'll like my stuff, and then they'll just like all my posts, and boom, they just shadow ban me because they just went and spam like all my posts. And I don't be saying it
Damn,
because I don't be like I don't really my TikTok notifications don't pop up like that for videos. Like if people like my videos,
that's
so
crazy. Do they at least go to like your SoundCloud? Like, do you got your SoundCloud link attached to it?
yes, I'm at link. I got a little increase. They be going to it and listening to it. I notice it. So I mean, at least doing something, but still, like maybe I'm at the point I gotta make another TikTok account because the one I be posting on be keep getting shadow banned every time. Every time, 'cause it'll go, it'll be at a high amount, and then it would just stop. It would just stop.
Oh, they blocking you, bruh. They not trying to see you win. Shoot, I just noticed this your first album since you said you've been doing music since like a couple years now.
Hmm.
So why you just now dropping the album?
Um. Well, yeah. Okay. So the first like year, I was just like doing stuff. I was just really just playing around with it. I wasn't dropping nothing, and then like 22. Really was doing the same stuff. Only dropped like 2 or 3 songs that year because I was still, I went, that wasn't like, it wasn't nothing where it's like, okay, I really want to do this, but it was something like, yeah, I'll do. And then 2023 came and I was like, okay, let me buy this equipment stuff. And I'm like, okay, I'll drop a little bit. I bought Next Pro, I bought Distro Kit, um, what else? And then I bought equipment and really, I was really more like crafting, like using all this stuff on
Yeah,
here. And because I don't really have much skills. Because I was also in college as well during um, I say what yeah during like last year and then or like late 2023 I was in college. So it was like a whole mix of getting used to college. 'Cause that was like my first year and getting used to college and then trying to learn all this stuff, trying to learn how to mix better, all that stuff for all that stuff. I used to record like 4 songs in a day. Used to
damn.
do it like 2 or 3 times a week if I was free. But then I like stopped doing it because I was like, okay, I'm just rushing and throwing stuff out. Even though like it may sound like it sounds acceptable, but to me it's like I'm not really finna force throw nothing out because yeah, yeah,
You felt
I
like
could
it was
wait.
rushed.
Yeah, I could like I wasn't really like up and craft as I was now. Like if I was to do that now, I say, oh yeah, I'll do it. I'll drop a song like every week. That's actually one of my plans. I do plan on dropping like at least a song every 2 weeks after I get the rest of the promo done for this tape done. I
Yeah.
plan on doing that. I plan on doing that. Dropping that tape like every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks just to fill up the catalog and stuff. And yeah, I think I dropped like some songs I dropped on SoundCloud only because it's like I don't really like I used to. Like, I used to just take beats and then post them on Plex, but I really wasn't worried about it because I ain't even care. But now it's just like, okay, I'm not even gonna do that because really, there's no point. I just try to learn it myself, or I had friends that will make beats for me and we'll do it. Like on this tape, I think I probably 4 songs. My friend probably three of them, and then this guy had paid for the bonus song. It was this guy I paid, and then take it up. That was probably Swish. That one was like I bought some. Bro, it was like a VST. He dropped it, and I bought it, and the beat came with it, and I'm listening to it. It's like a long beat. It was like 4 something minutes, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna just cut a little bit, and then I'm gonna just post it on there because honestly, yeah, I mean, I like the beat. It was just a long beat, so it's like I didn't know what to do with it at first. Cause really, I had got that beat in like June, June-ish. Whenever he dropped his BST, that's when I had got it, and his first BST, and then I had started working on it in June. Like literally the first time I started working on it, I had different headphones. I didn't even have all this gear, like this mic shield and all that stuff. I had different headphones and stuff. And I went back to it, finished it, mixed it, and I think it was like I finished it in like September. Yeah, because I finally came back to it and I finished it, mixed it, made an intro for it, and then the song was just ready. That was like one of the first songs done.
Uh, last question. Any further, any future upcoming projects besides what you said every two weeks you were going to drop a tape? Anything else you might? Oh, your video. When you
Uh,
might you got a date
uh,
yet?
I don't. I'm still working on it. The video's still getting worked on.
Oh,
I
okay.
think the first one I do want to put out is either Take It Up or On Sway because those are the like two high hidden ones right now. I did, or I yeah On Sway.
Mm.
Um, I posted a trailer to I Say the
Oh,
other day. Um, cause that was like the first one that was getting worked on, but I'll do either probably be Take It Up or On Sway. To come out, I say probably like 2 weeks, cause then that'll give me like enough time to get some promo out the way, promo posted, build up some hype, boom, drop the music video, all that stuff.
oh shit! And
And
slime season, by the way. That's
yeah,
another
so I'm
song.
saying slime season. I'm not really gonna do that for slime season because I feel like, and the really the thing about it, I was gonna do all that stuff for it, and like around that time period, it was a lot of events and stuff going on, so I was going to a lot of events, and then literally like when everything settled down, like I think a week or two after, the Doug got freed, and I was like, wow, okay, like the whole like I
Oh,
dropped
you
this.
were trying to correlate the name
I
with
did like
Doug.
I was like I was like I ain't again yeah think about it now. I was like ain't really no point in doing it because that song's like old. It's like outdated now. If anything, I'll do a visualizer for it. But
That's
I
hard.
mean that wasn't the main reason. But like because it was like that wasn't the main reason for it. Because Thug got free, that wasn't the main reason. But it was still like it was a whole bunch of other songs doing it well. It's like I don't want to do too much because then during a time period of trying to do all these music videos, spacing out dropping, going hold. I feel like I'm gonna be still stuck on that when I'm trying to be moving forward with whatever is next for this year.
And I got you. And last, oh, here we go. I skipped one. Where'd you come up with your name? Like, what's that stem
Like
from?
really Swavo is just like I was really just thinking of names and I really popped off with it. And I looked up people who had the name. Not much people had names with Swavo. There is a dude in California that has like the original Swavo name, like no cash
He's
sign or nothing.
Mexican.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm
Yeah,
about to say, I think I know who you're. That's why I think I said your name wrong. Hold up, I'm gonna have to look
cause
see if
some
I.
people, cause some people like some of them names they actually call it Swavo, and I call it Swavo just because like I mean, to me, it was just Swayvo. And I just spelled it out like I didn't want to spell it Swayvo because then it looked kind of, it ain't look smooth to me. And looking at it, I was fighting for my life. Like I was fighting with Apple Music to give me a page of Swayvo because there was another dude called like Swayvo 2 or 4 times or something. And when I was dropping music, they would like interlink all our stuff together.
What
He
the
only had
fuck?
and he only had like two or three. He only had like two actual songs by himself out, and then he was on features. And I'm emailing them. It took like I think it took like 2 months for it to fully get through, and they finally
Damn.
gave me a page. Spotify was pretty fun. I just had to get the artist page so I can actually edit all my stuff and do it myself.
Hmm.
YouTube, I still don't know how to use it. Like they got a topic channel for me and whatever from DistroKid, and I don't even know how to get into that, and I don't even use it anyways. So I'm really just probably gonna put stuff on my channel. But yeah, I mean, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I might have to just try to like give him some money so he can change his name. I might have to change my name. I don't know how, because I don't know how it's gonna. Always thought about it, but it's never came to that point yet. But I know it's gonna get to the point soon where it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to take the dollar sign out my name because when people try to be playing me on their speaker and stuff on Alexa or whatever, they'd have to say like dollar sign Weibo. And nobody's gonna
Oh
say that every
nah.
time.
Oh shit.
So I'm gonna have to change the name or take that dollar sign out. So I don't know how this is gonna go with dude.
Well, I'm gonna wrap it up with this. Anything you gotta say, like to tell to the people, like encouragement?
Um, really, if you feel like you can do something, I know it's everybody say, but if you really feel like you can do something, go. I know you will start trying to do it, but the thing is, don't stop doing it. Like, be consistent with doing it. Like, I'm started making beats in like March 2024. I wasn't even making like melodies. I was just doing drums, and then I started doing melodies in like June, and then like finally, a few months later, like I'm actually pretty good at them now. And it was just all being consistent. Like, if you're gonna do something, at least be consistent about it. Don't just do it and then like, oh, chop it off. Be consistent about what you do. If you be consistent with what you do, I promise you'll see growth and improvement. Um, Another thing I say is don't be scared to ask. Don't be scared to ask, or don't be scared to talk. And why I say that is if I was scared to like talk or ask in a lot of situations I was in, I wouldn't have that much like that I have now. I wouldn't know that much people that I do now. I wouldn't have made that many good friends if I was scared to talk. Some people have social anxiety and all that stuff. Um, but just try your best to like talk or ask. Cause always fine to ask. It's never dumb question. It's never really a dumb question. You can always ask any type of question. Always, and don't be scared to like show yourself. That don't be yeah. And another thing I say is don't act like you're too cool to promote your music or do any gimmicks or anything. Do whatever, promote your music. You're not gonna get heard from a civil waveform video at all. It's like we're not in that time where you can just post some music and yeah, no. We can't. You can't do that. You gotta put yourself out there, put your face out there. If you gotta find a gimmick to hook people in to look at your stuff, do that. I mean, that's what I do. I do a gimmick. Everybody does gimmicks. And the people that don't do gimmicks, I gotta tell you right now, they already had connections. All they had to do was just start putting out stuff.
Oh, I be thinking the same way, bro. Trying to tell you, bro. He dropping gems, bro.
Literally find you a gimmick, stick with it, be consistent with doing it. Even if you don't see a lot of like plays on rip, somebody you don't know who's watching at all. Somebody's always watching, no matter who it is. No matter if the video is 400 views, 500 to 1,000, somebody's always watching. Like I tell you right now, I get like 10 followers like at least every week, and now it's starting to get to more. Like I started before I started promoing, I was at 1,050 subs. I mean, I said subs, followers, or like 1,040 something. Now I'm at 1,143 ish, I think. So if you do it consistently, you're gonna get what you deserve. You're gonna get what you earn, and don't put low effort content out either. I'll just spam trailers. You got to do something. Like you got to do content. Don't be scared to
Some
do
hard
content.
shit.
Don't act too cool. You're not too cool, bro. You got to, unless you already have connections and stuff, you could do it, bro. Just promote your music, bro. It don't matter. At the end of the day, however long we have to live is however long we have to live, and you have to go out and make the best out of the time you have. You don't want to be like 30 or something and really wishing like, okay, dang, like if I was just a promo, put my pride down. No, you don't want to do that. I
That's
was
real
thinking
shit
like
though.
that at first. I was thinking like that at first. I'm like, I don't know what people gonna think from people back home. Like at the end of the day, they don't even support my. Barely half of them support my music. I say it's only like a good 30 some percent, 25% of them that support my music. 25 is being generous. So you can't care what people gonna say. Honestly, it don't really matter. Like, do what you want to do. Do what's gonna help you the most. I think that's really it. Honestly, Eb already said we can be consistent and all that stuff. Yeah, really. I already got knocked everything out. Honestly, and
All
do it
right.
because
Oh,
you. Hey, yeah, do it because you love music. Don't do it just because. Don't do it just try to blow it. Do it. You gotta actually love the music. Do it because
niggas
you
be
love the
trying to do
music.
this to be an entrepreneur and get some money and then quit rapping. Trying to be a one
Yeah,
hit wonder.
yeah, bro. Like you gotta do it. You gotta love it to actually get somewhere in this. Keep listening to listen to Onset, all plats, ONSET, Swabo, all plats. Videos on the way, promos on the way. Hopefully, leave me on. But we'll see. All that's on the way. Or and Onset's already out, so go listen to Onset. Uh, love all y'all. I really appreciate y'all too, bro. Like
I
that
appreciate
was
you
my
too,
first ever
bro.
interview, bro. I really appreciate it.
You coming on the podcast on Camp Geno.
You know, I
Got
like
my
that.
boy Swavo.
Yeah,
Y'all
sub
heard
up to
his new
Geno.
album. Y'all listen to his music, every song, like, comment, tell him how you feel about his music. Follow him on Instagram. It'll be all in the description down below. Shout out Swavo. Shout out my man Jordan in the background. And we
Yeah,
out.
y'all go sub to him. Y'all go sub to him right now.
I'm sick of whoever. I cannot go and go find me a nigga that better. I gotta go out and get jetting. You already know what she fucking with me.